Hi Dan, hey, this is a quick video to hopefully help you out with your Brother 2800W. What you want to do first is open up a web browser, and as you can see here, I've already must have saved it from last night. Um, Mine coming up, it's basically just you enter the IP address on your browser that's through your network, and it will bring that up. And I've got a password set up for mine, so to access all the other features. So once I do that, it'll download everything from the device. I think it has to be on or out of sleep mode, perhaps. Then once you have that, what you got to do is I might have to click around here a little bit to find it. Hold on here. Address, email, scan. Okay, so under scan, so the scan tab, hit that. And then what you want to do is come down here to scan to FTP or STFTP or network SharePoint. And you come in here and you select the profile you want. And I've already selected network on all of these. And then once you've selected that, you got to remember to hit submit down here, and it'll accept it and basically write it back to the firmware on the Brother scanner. Then you have to come over here and actually set up that particular profile. So you can see I've got all these set up, but there's two more with network. So basically what you do is you go into that and you can give it a name. I'll just call it test for now. And then you give it a path. And so mine is, Java update. Jones family NAS. And then the particular folder that you want to send it to. So wherever when you use this profile, it'll use that. And you can set up these pre-settings. Basically, here is where you can set up the quality and have it fixed. If you want to do a one-touch button, I would recommend that. Or if you want to have the user select inputs, you can select this down here, user selects. So the user would be able to select any of these at the time that they're scanning. But it takes away for some of the automation. So I select 300 DPI. I'm doing a multi-page PDF. I think either of these formats. I think this is the searchable alpha text, right? And then often I'll select auto, so you can do receipts or other things. I'm not sure what this does, if this is some sort of file size limiter. I haven't had any issues with file size, so I just usually leave it default, and I usually leave everything else default. Now here's where you enter your, to log into your NAS. So I created a profile on my NAS for Brother, and then I gave it a password as well. And I'm just going to put public in here for now, just to do a test. So it will go to that directory. And then when you're done, what it'll do is it'll run a test. And are you sure on a test? Say yes. So it's just checking that path to make sure it can log in and everything to make sure the profile is correct. And it says test OK. So it should appear on your machine now. So now what you do is profile 10 there, which I called test. I don't know if you can see this. I've also have mine set up near my desk, but basically you would come in here, go to a tab under the shortcuts, and pick one of the locations where you want to create a shortcut. Scroll down to where it says network. I passed it, sorry. To network. And there's where all the profiles will come up that you've established thus far. And if I go down here, you'll see test is one of them. I wonder if I can bring my camera a little closer here. let's see. The lighting isn't so good. You have to beg my pardon on my first YouTube video. It's not focused very well. Well, this last one, it says test. So then you would select that one. And then here, it'll say these settings will be saved to the shortcut with the profile name test. You say OK, and then it'll let you name the shortcut key. Once you do that, then you down here there's a checkbox for one touch. If you check that and then you say OK, then it will create the icon on your desktop or on the display. So I'm just going to back up. These ones are green that I've done before. Those are one touch ones. If I go to my first page, I actually have why that's turning up green. Anyway, I thought they turned them gray if there were selectable options that you had to do before you scanned, and the green ones were one touch, but apparently that's not true. So anyways, yeah, that's how you do it. And then you'll have a one-touch key, and you just put the document in, press the button. It'll scan with all those settings that you preset, and it'll send it right to the NAS where you'll have it stored in the folder. Hope that helps you out. Enjoy.